What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be somewhat a little short, just because there isn't a whole lot to talk about. But sorry guys, I thought I heard something. Anyway, in today's video I'm going to be talking about basically the world premiere card. Some world premiere cards are going to be in Blazing Vortex, a brand new structure that's coming out, as well as a reprint of a nostalgic card in maximum gold, and this first one, which I will be talking about, Grozer the Thunderclap Tyrant. So I've spoken about that card a while back on the channel, which is another V-Jump promo. And we finally got, we finally got its effect and whatnot. And truth be told, it actually works with Fabled, Burning Abyss, Heaven Forbidden, I guess Monarchs maybe, and even Dark World. So if this gets printed in a booster set or something like that, I am definitely getting my hands on this card. But it is a Dark Attribute Fiend Synchro, 8 stars, 2800 attack, 2800 defense, and it requires a tuner and a non-tuner Fiend. You can only use this card's name effect once per turn. Also, its first effect is once per turn. So during your opponent's main phase, as a quick effect, you can target one effect monster on the field, discard one monster, and if you do, negate the target's effect until the end of the turn. So ooh, that can actually work against so it can easily work against like possibly Bortled Savage and Bortled Sword. That's actually kind of cool. That's actually pretty cool. Its second effect says, if a fiend monster is sent from the hand to the grave, you can select one of these effects to apply to this card until the end of the turn. Cannot be shown in battle. Cannot be shown by opponent's card effect. Cannot be targeted. Ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. So essentially, it protects. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry guys. I'm like so out of it right now. I have a mild headache. So forgive me on it. So with its first effect, which is a quick effect, you can discard one monster. So if you're running it in Dark World, which I might do that, you can send Grapha to the graveyard and not only negate that one monster's effect, but also destroy it as well. So if you target Bortled Savage Dragon, you can negate its effect and then use Grapha's effect to destroy it, which is really, really good. And then its second effect, basically it just ensures that it can either A, not be destroyed in battle by an opponent's card effect, or be targeted by an opponent's card effect. That is just super busted. As for when we'll get this card in a booster set or something like that, I honestly don't know, but I can't wait to see it in print. It is going to be incredible. So with that being said, you guys are probably wondering, what is the card being printed in maximum gold? So we know that Droll and Lockbird is going to be printed. We know that Appaloosa is going to be reprinted. And there was one other one as well, but this one is one you least expect. The legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon. I find it funny that this card is being printed as a gold rare again, because we got it as a gold rare in Premium Gold 2. I want to say, I think it was like a gold ghost rare in Gold Series Haunted Mine, and we also got it printed in the Dark Side Dimensions movie pack gold edition as well. So I don't know, but honestly, this artwork is from Starter Deck Kaiba, so it's the original artwork. So that is pretty cool. we'll be getting this sometime next month. It was supposed to have been printed this month, but because of the pandemic, it's been backed up by a month. So within the next month, we will be getting it. So by next month, we will be seeing it in seeing the set released. But with that said, the structure deck is kind of interesting. I think this was part of that poll that the OCG had, and the name of the structure deck is Structure Deck Freezing Chains. And if you haven't figured it out, it's, well, ice barriers. The next CCG structure deck is on its way. As winter grows colder, the icy prison cannot withhold the growing storm within, and the return of Trishula is nigh. Is nigh? Yeah, is nigh. The synchro monsters of the ice barrier break free in structure deck Freezing Chains, originating the very first hidden arsenal. The ice barrier strategy puts the freeze on opposing strategies while preparing to finish them off with their incredible synchro monsters. Ice barrier monsters work as a team to suppress your opponent's actions. There are ice barrier monsters that weaken opposing monsters, prevent your opponent from tribute summoning, delay the activation of spell cards, prevent attacks, and more. But only if you control a second ice barrier monster. If that second monster also has a similar suppression effect, you'll get both effects. The most famous ice barrier monster of all, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, returns in a new, even more destructive form in Structure Deck Freezing Chains. Not only does this new synchro monster banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls, it also summons the original Trishula if your opponent destroys it. This new Trishula can find a new home in any strategy that can use synchro monsters. So don't miss your chance to add this powerful monster to your extra deck. So apparently this structure will contain all of the ice barrier synchros. So we have Trishula, Brionic. There was a few other ones as well. So this will include 46 cards. So it'll include 46 cards. 41 card main and a 5 card extra with 37 commons, 3 supers, and 6 ultras. That's incredible. That is incredible because I know that back in the old days, with structure decks, you would get about 1, 2, maybe 3 ultras and like two supers, and that'd be it. But this is probably going to be the best one out of all the structure decks that we've had in the last couple of years, just because of the fact that ice barriers rarely got and didn't get any support at all within the last several years. In fact, the only time we ever got support for them was in the Hidden Arsenal set, and the more infamous support and the most infamous amount of support that we got was actually from Hidden Arsenal 4, Trishula's Triumph, which that was a very, very good set. In fact, if you were to pull Trishula, you would easily get your money back just from that card alone, which was nuts. The structure deck will be released February 19th of next year. It will also include a double-sided deluxe game mat, or dueling guide for that matter. Honestly, I'm so excited. I'm actually pretty excited for this one. I've always wanted to build ice barriers, but never really knew how. But never really knew the mechanics of it. So I might try it out once I'm able to get my hands on the structure deck. I am definitely going to get my hands on that. Once I'm able to get my hands on it, I'll be able to build a deck and have some fun with it. Alright, you guys, and the last thing here. Normally this would be a long video, but I'm just gonna make it short. Maybe, I don't know. Just because of the fact that there really wasn't a whole lot to talk about in this video. So yeah. So World Premiere cards are going to be in Blazing Vortex. Get ready to chaz it up in 2021 when Blazing Vortex hits the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG on February 4th. Level up your game with 100 new cards to play and collect, including a reimagining of Chaz Princeton's Armed Dragon cards from the GX anime. Play them on their own or combine them with the original Armed Dragon cards to create a hard-hitting new strategy that aims to unleash a brand new version of Armed Dragon level 10 and power it all the way up to 10,000 attack points. That's nuts. That is nuts. Phantom Rage introduced 17 new World Premiere cards, but Blazing Vortex ups the ante with 19. Blazing Vortex both debuts a new Combat Craze World Premiere theme and spices things up with some new World Premiere cards that turn the rules of engagement on their head, including a new continuous trap card that forces duels to take turns playing their monster effects. In addition, you can find cards that power up some of the themes introduced in Secret Slayers, Rise of the Duelist, Phantom Rage, and Genesis Impact. New cards for themes introduced in 2010, 12, 16, 17, and 19. The latest version of an iconic spell card that everyone knows, a World Premiere card that reinvents another classic spell, and more. So, latest version of an iconic spell that everyone knows. Obviously, it's probably going to be another pot spell. I don't know what card that would be, but who knows? Honestly, I'm really excited for Blazing Vortex because we hardly got any support for what you call it for Chaz and his Armed Dragon strategy. We hardly got any support for them and for them, but this one is going to be one for the history books because obviously you guys know when it comes to the meta, one of the most infamous sets that changed the meta was obviously Invasion of Chaos because we got BLS, Chaos Emperor, Demok, Chaos Sorcerer, literally cards that not only banish your opponent's field and whatnot, but also brings back spells from your graveyard as well, which those cards completely changed the meta. Another set that changed the meta was actually Duelist Genesis, which introduced us to the synchro strategy, and then of course also Generation Force, the first Zexal set that gave us the whole Xyz thing and whatnot. So there were a lot of sets that were extremely meta defined, including also Duelist Revolution, which we got Effect Veiler, Solemn Warning, Dragon Knight Draco Aquise, which was an excellent fusion card in the Warrior Synchro, in the Dragon Warrior Synchro strategy, because I remember those decks were so busted back then. As far as the other cards, as far as what could be in the set, I know, so Rise of the Duels, obviously we'll probably get more Gaia support. Phantom Rage we'll probably see more support for Phantom Knights and also Raid Raptors. Secret Slayers, I think that was what was it, Eldritch? I think it was Eldritch. So we might see Eldritch support, which is a high possibility. And again, and of course, again, the latest version of an iconic spell that everyone knows. Obviously, everyone knows Pot of Greed. It's an iconic spell. We all know it's never gonna we all know it's never gonna be taken off the ban list because it's just that broken. You draw 2 cards. That's it. Plain simple. But if it got an errata where the card said you can only use Pot of Greed once per turn, I mean, maybe it might come back. Who knows? But that's, yeah. So, this is probably going to be this set will probably be one of the more meta-defying sets in the format, given the fact that Armed Dragons were so good back then. I have no doubt that the Armed Dragon engine, the archetype itself, is going to completely change the meta in my personal opinion. But guys, that is actually going to do it for this video. One other thing that I do want to bring up as well before we end the video. Apparently Konami is hosting yet another remote duel tournament. But apparently, and I just wanted to talk about that for a quick minute. Because apparently it's pertaining to New York Comic Con. Yes, New York Comic Con. So this was posted yesterday. So as of October 8th, Konami Digital Entertainment is hosting a remote duel extravaganza for New York Comic Con Metaverse and MovieCon Media. New York Comic Con and MovieCon Comic Media have joined forces to launch New York Comic Con XMCM Comic Con's Metaverse. This virtual show floor will host a multitude of popular media from Thursday, October 8th. That's today, which was obviously yesterday, to Sunday, October 11th. As part of the festivities, a remote duel extravaganza will be held for fun and prizes. Limited edition Yu-Gi-Oh merch will be available for purchase. Personalized digital Yu-Gi-Oh token cards will be designable from the comfort of your own home, and a game exclusive to this event will make its sole appearance. We look forward to seeing some of our dear readers at the show. Join us at our remote duel public events. Yeah, so right around this time, normally we would have New York Comic Con, but unfortunately that does not come to pass. But if you guys are wondering as to what the playmat will look like, I know that the camera probably won't do justice, but it's literally the Winged Dragon Raw, the alternate art from Legendary Duelist Rage of Ra, which honestly I know it's gonna look incredible. There's really not much else to say about this except that for those for those who are gonna participate in the festivities, have fun. That's all I have to say. I don't really want to talk much about it because I know that with the last remote duel, Team Sam actually picked up the victory by playing Dinos, and if you guys saw his Dino deck profile, you'll know how broken it is. He beat Cody. Which is kind of interesting, and it's kind of funny because Jesse Cotton, I don't know much, but apparently I really haven't heard much about him. But I heard that he's supposed to be called the best in the world. I believe he lost in the semifinals, which is nuts. And even the Dragon Link God, the UDS champion, I think he still holds the title. Sean Ping, he got pretty far in the tournament. I think he made it all the way to the semis. But yeah, so for those who are gonna for those who are gonna be in that tournament, in the new remote duel tournament that apparently is gonna be part of the festivities, best of luck to you guys. And that is going to do it for this video. Question of the day. What are your guys' thoughts on Blue Eyes White Dragon in Maximum Gold? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys love seeing these news videos for WWE and for Yu-Gi-Oh, definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down in the description below. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.